Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play Super Metroid Rotation. Yeah, I know I said last time that we were gonna do Turian, and we will. Or last time I said we were gonna do Turian next time, and we will. But I was like, you know what, we actually did not do Crocomire, and even though we don't have to do Crocomire, I decided that we should do Crocomire because, like, even though I'm not gonna like do all of the I'm not gonna go and like look at every room, like turn sideways or whatever. I was like, well, we can at least do every boss. I am curious how they did Crocomire. I'm guessing that they must have maybe just like left that room horizontal. By the way, when I was in that room with the doors or whatever, I couldn't beat the gate or whatever. And I was like, how the hell did I do it like last time? Like I did it like while I was talking. And now I'm sitting here like not talking. You would think I'd be like playing better, but I couldn't freaking like do it for some reason. Also, I can go ahead and get this missile freely. Did I check? You know, I don't even know if it's on the left or the right side. I was just about to say, how come I didn't get this last time? It's because I did not go this way. But I couldn't freaking do it. I'm just like, dude, how come I can't do it? I did it like in real time, like while I was talking. So you think I'd be like worse at it or whatever, and then I'd be able to like do it like easier, more easily or whatever. I could not freaking do it. And so I turned off the I was like, well, I didn't have the screw attack or the space jump and the screw attack. Oh my god, can I actually not do this? Wow, they got this all the way blocked off. But basically you have to ascend the wall like quickly. I thought I was doing it just like that, but I like wasn't fast enough. So I took off the space jump, and then I tried it, and I still couldn't do it because you still have the like when you turn off the what do you call it? When you turn off the space jump and you still have the screw attack, you still have this like green electricity jump or whatever. You just can't jump again. So I tried it without the space jump, and I still couldn't do it. And then I turned off the screw attack, and then I got it on the first try. So I'm like, okay, did I get it on the first try because I've already been practicing for like 5 minutes? Or was there something about it that like, can you actually like jump up a wall like faster when you don't have it on? Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure. Well, because I thought that when like when you have the space jump on or whatever, you sort of like float. You like lose time because you like float for a second at like the top of the jump. Versus like when you don't have it, then you can like hug the wall like faster. You can like stay on the wall and keep ascending faster. By the way, that whole way is a dead end. Is that correct? You absolutely need the speed booster to go that way, right? My god, I can't even beat it on the way down. God damn it. Okay, well, I can. I just wasn't ready for it to close. Okay, well, I guess the good news is that I do know that you can go there from another direction, but I don't know, like, how to get there. Why, did that one not even close? Oh. But it might have just been a coincidence since I had already been like practicing for a while at the time. Oh, god damn it, dude. What the hell is even in here? Is it like the map or something? Map, alright. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, well, like, why did they give me the map so early? But that's a power bomb door. Oh, god damn it. There is another way to get to the Crocomire area, right? I think there is, but I don't have it memorized. Well, I could look at the map now that we have the map. Oh man, is there no way to get over there? Is the one entry point that room above me or whatever? Will you beat the gate? I'm pretty sure it all like loops around, right? I'm pretty sure you can access it from the other side. Oh wait, you can. I'll just go to the save room and then go down. mean, I got all the power-ups, so if there is something I need, I should be able to do it. The only thing I cannot pass through is horizontal shine spark things. Well, I guess I could if I could go up, if I had enough room to dash or whatever. But if it's like downwards, if I would have to like go down, then I can't pass through it downwards or whatever. Okay, so up here, I guess. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I'm pretty, like, unfamiliar. I feel like every time I play this game, I sort of get, like, lost in this, like, area. I, like, never, like, become familiar with this. Like, I've never gotten familiar with it, even though I've been in it, like, a bazillion times. Like, I don't know what's, like, down here. There's a dot. Okay, so we have to go... Which of these rooms even is Crocomire? Wait, is it... If I go down? I don't think it is. Let's just take a look. It is not. I just keep going? I'm already here. Okay. Okay, that wasn't right. Okay, let's go back up and then go, like, more up. More upwards or whatever. But by the way, I had the craziest dream last night. I haven't had, like, a dream in, like, a long time. Like, I went, like... Oh, man, I don't know. Probably a year, maybe? Without remembering, like, anything. It had been so long since I remembered, like, anything. And then a while back... I had, like, an inkling of a dream. I remembered that I had a dream, but then I couldn't tell you, like, anything about it. But then, like, last night, I actually had, like, a dream that was, like, what's the term? Like, it was, like, a memorable enough thing happened where I, like, remembered it, like, after I woke up. Oh, man, how much backstory do I need to give? Jesus. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, I should have been able to recognize, oh, this is Crocomire. This is where you exit when you do the speed booster thing. But let's hit up the save point just in case. I highly, highly, highly doubt I'm gonna die. But we're gonna be smart. We're gonna save. But, it was one of those things where also it was, like, sort of plausible with something in my real life, even though there was, like, there should have been, like, enough things to, like, indicate that it was a dream. But, you know, when you're a dream, you don't, like, realize it's a dream until you wake up, and then you go, hey, how come I didn't recognize this, like, obviously, like impossible thing or whatever. God damn it, I didn't mean to fall, man, and I didn't mean to fall again, and I didn't mean to fall again. But basically, what happened was... I was sitting in a room, and my mom and my uncle and my, like, aunt or great aunt, I'm actually not 100% sure, but relative that's been dead for 25 years or more was there, and it didn't, like, occur to me to be like, hey, why is this dead person here? And it also didn't even look like them. It was one of those things where it's like, I knew who they were, but then they didn't, like, look like how they should look. But because I just, like, knew in the dream that that's who it was, I just, like, assigned that name to that person or whatever. I don't know, man. Dreams are weird, man. But they were, like, super duper, like, morbidly obese. And they, like, died due to, like, stuff with that or whatever. And then, like, they were, like, sitting in this, like, chair that they would not have been able to fit into. So that didn't give it away either, somehow. You know, I wonder if this is part of the reason why I developed morbid curiosity. Maybe this is where, like, the whole thing of, like, watching things die, like, started. But yeah, I've talked about this in other videos or other games or whatever. I have morbid curiosity, so I like to watch people get, like, beheaded and, like, tortured and stuff. But, what was I saying before? Jeez. Oh, okay, so I have this dead relative, and then my mom and my uncle are there, and then they sort of, and then they were just, like, there for, like, my support or whatever, and then this other aunt was the one that was, like, dropping this bombshell on me. There was this other person in the room that was claiming that I was their father, and it was like a young adult or whatever. They were like adult sized or whatever, or adult, or they were So it's like weird to like have someone be like, oh, by the way, you're my dad, and then to have it like not be like a baby, to just have it be like, usually like when you find out you're a dad, there's like a pregnant woman involved, and then so you have all this like time to like prep for it, it's coming, but then to just like have an adult be like, oh yeah, by the way, you're my father, out of the blue, it's like, well, what about like we like bypassed like the pregnancy phase and the baby phase and the whole like raising you phase, And well, what happened was when I was 22, I did have unprotected sex with this chick, and a number of years ago, it did occur to me. I was like, technically, there could be like some kid out there that like theoretically could be mine, and they just like don't know. But it's been like so freaking long that that at this point I'm just like, like you can't spend your whole life wondering about like every chick you ever like blew a load into or whatever, And especially like it was only like I only had sex with her twice, so I only shot 2 loads into her. And plus she was like a massive slut, I'm guessing. She already had 3 kids, but she only had custody of 2 of them. And she had like piercings. She had like a lot of piercings. And alright, well, I wasn't planning on going this way. I don't know, I was just like talking. I didn't realize I was going like this like backwards way that you normally can't go. But we got this, so cool. Is there any reason to go down here other than to pick up a missile in this room? Should be able to just fall to the right and get it. Okay, or not. Oh man, this is like acid. This is like actually like dangerous. But basically I blew 2 loads in this chick, and like what, 18 years ago, something like that. I did the math on how old this hypothetical person would actually be. They would be almost 18 years old by now, including the time of the pregnancy or whatever, if I had gotten her pregnant. And like she was like understandably like upset or whatever that like, oh, I just like wasn't there for her or whatever. I'm just like, well, dude, like I didn't know you existed. What the fuck was I supposed to do? And she's all, like I understand that it's like hard, but then like from my perspective too, well, it's like hard for someone to just like drop this bombshell and to just be like, oh, you like failed me in all these ways. And I'm just like, I didn't, like I was just living my life. Like I wasn't like actively like choosing to like do anything, Like I wasn't like trying to like harm you. So I'm not saying that you weren't like harmed by me not being there. But at the same time, like what the fuck do you want me to do, But when they first introduced me to the person or whatever, I said, like obviously like I don't know that this is like my kid. So I just said like, and at this point, like this person was like, this happened in another state. And then all this time went by. Like I have no idea like where this like woman is or whatever that I banged. And so just to like, oh, he just fell at the top. All right. So I was just like, who is the mother? And then she said the name of the mother, and I was like, fuck. Because then that like basically like confirmed it or whatever. Because like anyone can say that I'm their kid or whatever, but I know that I only blew like raw dog into this like one specific person, and like only the kid of the mother or whatever would know the name of the mother. Nobody else would fucking know that. So when she immediately said the name, I was like, oh, god damn it. It totally is my kid. And, but then, like, it didn't occur to me until after I woke up. It's like, well, she knew the name of the kid, or she knew the name of the mother, because I knew the name of the mother, and it was my dream. So I asked her, like, what her name is. And for some reason, like, I don't know, now that I look back, you know, like, everything that's, like, in a dream was, like, created by your mind. So for some reason, my brain came up with this name for this woman or whatever. And, want to take a guess what the name was? The name was, Questin. Like question, but, like, Questin or whatever. I was like, all right, well, I guess that's a Gen Z name for you or whatever. But eventually, like, I guess I just, like, pressed, like, too hard. Like, I was just, like, asking, like, too much stuff, and she just got, like, overwhelmed, and she just, like, got up and, like, left the room. This is what I was trying to do, by the way. We looped all the way around. It was pretty quick to get in there, and we also got the grapple beam, which I know I'm not going to need, but we got it. Okay, can you know, you know what? I'm pretty sure that I was not even able to beat the first one. I think the first one you cannot beat, like, no matter what. Yeah, you cannot beat the first one, but you can bypass it by going like this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, see, like, you can't beat it. In all fairness, maybe I'm pretty sure I jumped up. And maybe I like activated it or something. But then again, it would have been down by the time I jumped back up. Oh, okay, so you can beat it with the screw attack, with the space jump. Okay, confirmed. I was just sucking balls at it for some reason. Dude, I tried for like 5 minutes. I tried like at least like, I don't know, 15 times. I could not do it. Like, I thought, like, I couldn't do it so much that I thought that it was like the space jump or something had something to do with it. Or maybe the game was programmed to not let you do it if you have space jump, or like the gate would slowly or like go slower to allow you to pass if you didn't have it or something. Okay, so is there any other reason to be down here? The whole purpose of Crocomire is to give you the grapple thing, right? So we did our little adventure down there, so now we're Gooch, right? Oh yeah, the Crocomire fight was vanilla, by the way. So I was right about that. I don't know how the hell they would implement like a vertical Crocomire fight, but I was just like curious. But okay, let's meet back and we'll go into Turian. By the way, check this out. I'm heading out of Brinstar. Look at this map. What happened to this map? All this stuff turned blue again, but then some of it is like pink. It's just like random like tiles. Look, there's like one random pink tile. Like, I wonder if like getting the map in Norfair caused something to like go weird. It says I like didn't go this way, but I like totally did. Yeah, something must have gone like weird. I don't know what makes like, if I got the map in Norfair, like why would it affect the map in Brinstar? I guess it's possible that perhaps all the maps are like connected in the game code or whatever. It's possible. You know, I also just realized when I started the game, I immediately went up. If I had fallen off the ship, then it would have been like an adventure to like even like get back up here. So I think it is kind of funny that like your very first like thing or whatever that you do in the game is like it gives you like a good like taste of like what's to come if you just like step off the ship and you just like fall for like 10 seconds and then you gotta get your ass back up. But I went up from the start and didn't fall like a boss, so I didn't get to experience that. Plus I am pretty good at wall jumping, so for me it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I can just imagine like other people just being like, oh my god, this is gonna be like impossible. I don't know, I feel like the wall jumping in this game is like not like that hard. I don't know why I've seen so many people like struggle with it. I mean, in all fairness, like it took me a little while to get like the hang of it like the first time I did it, like when I did like my very first playthrough and I was like stuck. Like I was stuck in that room with the dudes that like show you how to do it. They don't really show you how to do it, they just like show you that you can do it. But then again, it's like, I feel like that could be misinterpreted in a way where it's like, just because they do it, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can do it. It could just be that they can do it because they're like little different creatures, like different kinds of creatures, like have different abilities. So I get that the game is like trying to like teach you that you can do it, but it's like, well, I can also see how somebody would watch them do it and then like not put two and two together and not like realize that they can do it too. I'm gonna save state right here, by the way, just in case. Oh wait, I saved at the ship. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so anyway, we're here. Nice sideways lava. Does it hurt you? Sideways lava does not hurt you. There was fake lava in the original Metroid. Oh, and there's a save point right here. Okay, let's use this save point. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot about this. Okay, so we have a legit save. By the way, yeah, I can finally say the thing that I teased in the last episode. Okay, what do we got? Why is the lava rising? Do I have to defeat all the Metroids also to open the door? Okay, was this like changed to be like this on purpose? Did they do this just to make it challenging? The door's gonna be locked, ain't it? God damn it. Oh man, this might actually be challenging. Dude. Pretty sure 3 power bombs kills them. Okay, there was still one more down here, right? Yeah. I didn't forget about you. Wow. Oh my god, and I still have to... Oh my god. Shoo. Oh man. I mean, it wouldn't have been the end of the world if I had failed at that. Oh my god. Oh man. Boy, this definitely is like different. I mean, obviously it's different, but I don't know, it seems like kind of harder. Oh cool. Oh cool. And I gotta get all these stupid guys on the way down. I have to go back up to like on-screen them. When I bounced him away, so now he like went like up again. Alright, I'm down here, dude. Oh my god. I'm down here. There we go. Oh man, what's a good thing I have that energy tank. Jeez. I did not think that we were gonna need the energy tanks. But it actually might come in handy that I have these couple of extra ones. But in the other episode, I talked about the grease that needed to be on the splines. The spline is like, it's like the gear teeth on the end of like that long metal pole called the drive shaft. And we were told that there was 5,149, I believe that was the number, right? Some insane number of motors that did not have that then had to be brought back. I gave you the whole spiel or whatever about like how much of a pain in the dick it is, like how much like effort and manpower and like money, because you have to like pay the people to like do the work to do it or whatever, to bring them all back and then to like put them all back or whatever after they're fixed. But yeah, we were told that there was 5,149 of them. Our supervisor just quit. You know, he put in his 2 weeks and then he moved on to his next career move or whatever. And after he left, one of the other employees informed me that before he left, he revealed that there were not 5,149 motors. In addition to the 5,149 motors, there's also an additional 2,000 some odd motors that we do not have access to because the customers already have them. So when they gave us the 5,149 number, that was the number that we had access to. But that was not like all of them. So it's like, holy, like, mother of Lord, like, oh my god. So anyone that's watched Fight Club knows what's probably gonna happen now. They're gonna apply the formula. I don't remember this missile. Oh wait, I do remember it being there. That's in case you don't have enough missiles to destroy the Zebanite or whatever. Almost said, I was like, is it Zebanite or Zexanite? Zexanite is from Earthbound, I think, right? It's called Zebanite, I think. Little thingies that you gotta shoot. Oh my god. I thought it was weird how, like, in the instruction manual on the original Metroid, it was like, oh, these things provide, like, sustenance for Mother Brain. It's like, well, then why can't you just destroy them and then wait? And then just, like, wait for it to die? Okay, one more save room for the road. So it's possible that they're, like, I can't imagine that they're gonna do a recall on those 2,000 motors, because that would be such a, like, a PR, like, nightmare. It's one of those things where it's like, the reputation of the company is, like, important, because if we ruin the reputation of the company, then that could affect, like, if people don't, like, trust the company, then that's gonna affect sales in, like, the long term. Like, you know, 5, 10, 20 years, once you have a reputation for, like, not putting out a quality product, especially, like, the quality is even more important when it's something that's, like, tens of thousands of dollars. Like, these motors are, like, freaking expensive. You know, I wonder if I have to destroy this, like, bottom one, too. I don't know, but it's like, if I don't want to wait and then, like, find out later I have to, and then I have to, like, take a dip into the acid just to find out. Let's see if this works. Maybe I don't want it to do it. I should actually try to save some of the missiles if I can get away with it. Okay, well, this is kind of like weird. Oops. Wow, I destroyed it on my last missile. So that one missile that I missed with put me at having the, like, exact number to destroy it. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, I'm guessing this fight's gonna be pretty vanilla. Just shoot all your thingies at it, and then do charge shots. It was convenient that Mother Brain's head is, like, in the direct line of fire, where if you, like, stand in the corner and aim upward, aim at the angle or whatever, you'll, like, hit it. So I'm sitting here going, like, they might not do the recall just because of, like, the damage to the reputation that it would cause if word got out that they were doing a recall, you know. Well, you have to send out the recall thing to, like, everyone, right? Not just the 2,000 people that have the motors or whatever, like the bad ones. I'm pretty sure, like, or do they send it to everyone that purchased one? Well, because then they go, if you bought a motor between this time and this time, which means that they don't know when you bought yours, so they just send them to everyone, right? That's why they have, like, the time thing on it, so that you know if you bought it within the time or not. But it's also possible that they calculated that they don't think it's going to cause a problem, and then they're just going to wait until the warranty expires. And then if something goes wrong after the warranty expires, tee-hee. So yeah, I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Yeah, it actually took me a long time to realize this. If you do well enough in this fight, you could actually get hit with this beam, like, twice. Or even, like, 3 times. You get hit with it over and over again until your health gets, like, low enough to where you can't survive it again. But you do have to have at least enough health to survive it once. And I have seen people, like, lose the fight because they couldn't withstand having it happen once. And then they're just like, oh, what was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? I couldn't move. Oh, what was I supposed to do? And it gets even, you think, like, if you think that was even more juicy, it gets even more juicier than that. The other day, this dude came over to help me, because my station is so balls that sometimes, like, a second person will come over to help or whatever, just because it's, like, the station, it's so, like, broken or whatever, that sometimes, like, a second person, like, will come over to, like, help me, just because it's, like, it's impossible with, like, one person. But I can, like, I can keep the ship afloat, like, sort of, but then, like, there'll be times where, like, things will, like, the cards will play out, or like, whatever the term is, like, things will happen in a way where it's just, like, impossible for one person to do it. But then, like, other times when things are going, like, regularly, then one person can handle it if they're a psycho like me or whatever, and they're willing to work like a maniac. So this dude came over, and he said that he had done this station for 2 years, and so he's helping me out or whatever. So he grabs the grease brush. And so I lift up a gear case. Usually when two people are on the station, one person will use the hoist to lift up a gear case, and then they'll be like sitting there, like holding it, like having it like elevated or whatever, just like, you know, just like hanging or whatever by the hoist. And then the other person will put the grease on the splines or whatever at the end of that pole. And so I lift up the gear case. He grabs the brush to put grease on the thing or whatever. And he puts, like, a glob of grease on the top of it. Instead of, like, you're supposed to put it, like, around the entire circumference of it to get all of, like, the little gear teeth or whatever, like, all the way around the pole. But he just puts, like, a glob on the top. Just, like, a dollop on it. And I'm just like, you're only gonna put it right there. You're just gonna leave the whole rest of it just bare. You're not gonna put any grease, like, on the sides or the underside, just in that one spot. Okay, well... That's interesting that's how you do it. That you just only put it, like, one glob on the top, and then you just, like, don't spread it around. Like, that's really interesting that you do it that way. How long were we on that station again? Oh, 2 years? Okay, how many did you make in those 2 years? Probably 30,000? And so it's one of those things where it's like, I can't, yeah, I don't know, I can't say that to anybody. Like, anybody, like, at work, I cannot bring up that fact. I cannot, like, pose that question to anybody. Because that would be, like, what's the cost to recall 30,000 motors that the dude, like, didn't put the grease on the things, like, properly? I mean, like, that would be, like, a $30 million, like, recall. Like, I can't tell anyone about that. I have to just keep my fucking mouth shut. There's, like, no way that I could, like, even, like, I can't even, like, yeah, I can't even, like, I can't tell anybody at work about that, because I can't risk anyone else, like, escalating it. Okay, so the door we have to go up, I believe, right? I believe. Okay, at least the lava is not rising. We have to get to there. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right way, right? I'm pretty sure that you cannot go through a door and go the wrong way. Wow. Why did the hyper beam not work? Oh, wow, now just run to the right. Oh, man, I could have saved, like, 2 seconds if I would have had the spider ball, or the spring ball. Is that the second time I got those mixed up? Oh man, well, I guess I got time and I have the health, so I guess we could save the critters. It'd be nice. So even if this area is, like, engulfed in the acid or whatever. Oh wait, it's just right here. Oh wait, no, this is the way out. It's this way. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, this might be a slightly longer episode, but it is nice that I was able to fit this into one episode. Oh wait, where do I have to shoot? Do you actually have to, like, shoot open the wall? Okay, well, the wall did not destroy, did not crumble or whatever. The tiles did not crumble or get destroyed, you know what I mean, right? But they did run out, so we should be good. But if you go in and you do not shoot the wall, do they not get rescued until you actually, like, shoot the wall? Oh, wow. I don't have any power bombs. I have to put, like, one bomb at a time down. Jeez. Oh, wow. We're actually cutting it semi-close. Oh, my God. If I miss the ship on the way down, it could actually... Okay, shoot. It actually might take me more than 30 seconds to get back up. Okay, jeez. Okay, but we got it. We good. We gooch. But even though this might be a slightly longer episode, it is nice that we got that I was able to fit it into one episode. Well, I guess we do still have the credits. The credits are... I'm pretty sure they're not long credits, but they do scroll, like, slowly, so it does take, like, a couple minutes. Also, by the way, the reason why I didn't just load my save state at the entrance of Turian is just because I wanted to have, like, a legit, like, percent or whatever, where it shows your mission cleared thing or whatever. I wanted that to be, like, accurate, because I theoretically could have just killed Crocomire and then, like, loaded the save state at Turian. But then I wouldn't have gotten the percent for defeating Crocomire, getting the energy tank, and the missile thing. Like, it wouldn't have been, like, an accurate, 334 total. All right. Like, your percentage of items collected wouldn't have been 100% accurate. So I just wanted to have, like, a legit percent or whatever for my Let's Play of this. Oh man, okay, so we are done. We are done, yay. Why didn't they put background as one word? Background is one word. It took me a long time to realize that the word background has a G in it. Am I the only one that ever, like, messed that up for, like, the longest time? It took me a long time to, like, realize that. But, like, if it hadn't been for, like, autocorrect, and, like, that thing where you get the red squiggle line or whatever when you type a wrong thing, then I don't think I would have, like, ever noticed that or whatever. Yeah, I just went, like, my whole life just thinking it was background. Well, you don't pronounce the freaking G, man. You know, some of these things are, like, kind of weird. Like, I feel like if you're gonna give the credits, that's fine. But it would be more meaningful if it said, like, what it is that they do. Like, it said, like, system coordinator. Like, what the hell does that mean? Like, what does that person do? Like, what was their task? That's something that I think is weird that people have I don't want to say bad habit of, but they just aren't aware of it because it's not pointed out to them. When you ask someone what they do, and then they'll just, like, say their job title. They'll be like, oh, I'm the assistant director of this or that thing, or I'm the associate producer of, or whatever. Like, they'll just give their title or whatever. And then it's like, well, when I ask, like, what do you do for work? Like, I'm not asking, like, when you say your title, I still don't know what you do for work. I know that this is your title. So, like, if someone were to say, what do you do for a living? If you just go, I'm a general manager, or I'm a system coordinator. It's like, okay, but what do you do? When you go into work and you punch in, what task do you do? So I did that at this, I ran into someone that I worked with at Taco Bell that works at this boat motor factory, and I asked him what job he's doing. And I don't remember what he said, but he did the thing where he's like, oh, I'm some kind of such and such technician or whatever. I'm like, no, but what do you actually do? Like, what thing do you do? And he was like, basically, I polish the propellers. I'm like, okay, well then just say that you're a propeller polisher. 63%, all right. Yeah, I don't know what I would have guessed. I would have guessed probably, like, I probably would have guessed probably around 60-ish%, because it's like, I did get a lot, but I also missed a lot. So I would say, I probably would have said less than 75. There's no way that I got more than 75, so I would have said less than 75. But also, like, we did get a lot too, so I would say more than half. But yeah, like, whenever, like, there's all these 4-word titles or whatever, and when someone says, like, what do you do for a living? And they'll just say, I'm the, and then they just say their job title. And it's like, well, saying your job title doesn't tell me like what you do. Like what do you do? Like what is your like do you file paperwork? Do you just like do calculations in Excel? Like do you program Excel to like I don't know anything about Excel, so that was a bad example. Well, you can like program, can't you like do things to Excel to where each of the cells will like compute things based on what you put in the cells or whatever? Like what is that called? I don't even know what that's called. Maybe you're the guy that like sets those things up or whatever. But anyway, yeah, we are done with this game. Yeah, I think this game was pretty interesting overall. It was a weird blend of like familiarity and familiarity. That I thought was interesting. I would have been okay with more challenge. I mean, it is the base game at its core, so having more challenge, I think, would have been better. But it's like, well, like, what can you do other than just like, yeah, I mean, this is based on the base game, so like, I can't be surprised that it wasn't that challenging or whatever. I do prefer the ROM hacks that are more challenging than the ones that are not as challenging. Just because I'm good enough at this game to where I actually get more enjoyment out of a ROM hack that's more challenging. And this had like challenging like parts, like some of the rooms were challenging, but on the whole, it's still the vanilla enemies and everything like about, I guess like the only like twists and turns were like the sideways, like there was a couple of times where like the sideways rooms made things interesting, and I did like that, but there was also a lot of rooms where that like wasn't the case. So there were like interesting like parts like sprinkled in, but I would have been okay if the game had been more challenging, just like overall or whatever, or like if the game would have been like more different. But it's like, well, I did know going into it that this game was the base game, so I like it wasn't as different as I was hoping, even though it was different in a way. Like I said, it did have that sense of familiarity, even though it was turned on its side, which made it sort of unfamiliar. So overall, I did like this Let's Play. I did like it a lot. I'm glad I played it. But yeah, I've just played the base game like so many times that I would find more enjoyment if things were changed up. That's why I like some of the other ROM hacks that I've done. But okay, we are done. We will see me next mission. I don't know when I'm gonna do the next ROM hack, but we are not done with these. I'm gonna keep doing these. I like these a lot. Super Metroid is one of my favorite games, so we're definitely gonna keep this on the thing to do occasionally or whatever. But that is gonna conclude this ROM hack. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like and a comment and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next game. Have a great day. Bye.